Welcome back. We celebrate World Sleep Day today, and to help me do that and get some more information about sleep and all the things that go along with it, I want to welcome this morning Gregory Arno. He's the founder and CEO of ISD Health Solutions. He's also a respiratory therapist. Good morning to you, Gregory.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Happy World Sleep Day.
I know, we're here. We finally made it.
Yes, we did. So tell me something. First of all, what does ISD Solutions do, and what are you guys all about?
ISD Health Solutions is a group of medical professionals that specialize in sleep medicine and come from various types of specialties, cardiology, pulmonology, women's health, respiratory. As we realize, sleep is something that impacts every single one. I was enjoying watching you guys this morning, just bringing some life to sleep. You know, we think of sleep in a more of a boring way, but I was appreciating how you brought in your show today and helping people to realize that sleep is not only fun, it's actually essential, and it will determine how well you live. As you can see, how you sleep is how you live, is how I present myself on a day-to-day basis.
Right. You know, tell me a little bit about that. You're saying that sleep is so important. Everybody's saying, we've been saying over and over this morning how important sleep is. Why is sleep so important?
I mean, we have to ask the creator. I mean, he created sleep, but we do realize in the science of sleep that there's some things that happen during that process that have a lot to do with how we maintain our blood pressure, our glucose levels, you know, our reasoning, our ability to be active on the streets, at work, at home, and everything that we do, it depends on how well we sleep.
Tell me some of the things that can cause sleeping disorders and how to fix them.
Well, there are about 80 plus different types of sleeping disorders. We primarily focus in on the two main ones, which are insomnia and sleep apnea.
Right.
The insomnia obviously plagues probably more than anything we can think of people's lives, where you can't get to sleep when you want to and you're waking up before you need to. That's one of the issues that we all deal with, even myself. Sleep apnea a little differently than insomnia, where it is taking away from quality hours of sleep. This one's affecting the quality of sleep. So people with sleep apnea tend to think they sleep well, but the partner next to them probably not doing the same. With all the noise and the grinding of the teeth or the frequent waking up to go to the restroom, which are all symptoms of that disorder, affects the way that you oxygenate your brain, your lungs, your heart, your organs. They all need this to be able to provide for you, I guess, an opportunity to wake up feeling fully rested.
Right. Tell me, Gregory, how much hours of sleep is the minimum that we can say is, like, you can get a good rest?
Well, for adults, we need about 7 or 8 hours. 7 to 8 hours is ideal for adults, and I know that a lot of us are not getting that. I saw you there. While I've been, kind of looking at the amount of people that we test every day and the amount of people that we ask about their sleeping concerns and what time they get to bed, I'm realizing that in Trinidad, the average Trinidadian sleeps in only 5 to 5.5 hours.
Yep.
And that's far off from 7 or 8 hours, which probably leads to why we're becoming more obese and we're having issues with diabetes and other issues in motor vehicle accidents and workplace injury. We're just not getting enough sleep.
Well, look at that. Thank you very much for that, Gregory. Now I have a reason to take to my boss to say I need to sleep more often. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, I understand you guys have an upcoming webinar. Tell me a little bit about it before we wrap up.
Yes, at 10 a.m. today, we have an amazing webinar planned with some influential speakers from around the world, and that place where they come from is from Trinidad. I have our very own Barbara Hutchison from Tobago. I know she has a lot of friends and family that are anticipating her to be on this event today. We also have Dr. Wendy Perot. She's also from Trinidad. We have Dr. Raj Kapoor, myself, Mr. Andrew Dano. So we're very excited about all the information that we can bring and the correlations of the understanding of the NCDs that are associated to poor sleep quality and sleep deprivation.
All right, and tell me how people can be a part of this.
Well, it's very simple. You go there where it says www.isdhealthsolutionswebinar.com, or we'll also be featuring it on Facebook Live. So at 10 a.m., front and center, Nicole Dyer-Griffith will be kicking us off. We have what we call the Sleep Ambassador, Nancy Rothstein, a renowned speaker about sleep, and you're going to be really happy to hear some of the things that she's going to share with us. So we're excited about what we have planned for today, and we're just looking forward to reaching as many lives as we can throughout the region.
I'm really curious as to what a sleep ambassador does, because I think I can be a sleep ambassador.
I'm lining up for that job too. I'm ready.
Gregory, before we wrap up this morning, tell me something. Is there a relation between heart disease and sleep?
Without a doubt. It's directly related. If you take a look at strokes and atrial fib and cardiac arrhythmias, It's all an association of you not getting enough oxygen to the heart, causing stress, adrenaline to be released, activation of what we call our fight or flight, or also known as sympathetic activation. These are the things that happen and we don't even recall they're happening because we're in sleep. Unfortunately, we don't find out about these concerns in a routine visit and an examination in the doctor's office while awake because it doesn't persist during that time. So sleep has to be measured while sleeping to identify the quality of your sleep and then to be able to determine what options could be provided.
And how important are dreams when you sleep?
Well, it all depends the dreams you're having. My dreams is that we're going to get through this day. Everyone's going to get the information that we need, and we're going to live a better life. This is going to be a turning point for us for understanding the appreciation and the importance of sleep collectively. And we both take this to heart, because it's our responsibility to get a good night's sleep. And there's ways that we can do this.
All right. Well, I want to thank you very much for joining us this morning, Gregory Arno, founder and CEO of ISD Health Solutions and also respiratory therapist. Thank you so much for being here. And